Estamos a mais doce universo.
I told you that story to tell you this one.
Luvsic like a dog canine sensitivity, developing this new theory of relativity, connecting a soul's resting in captivity. Positive life sacrifice what it is to be our history. Only a quarter of a century reality, sitting on the shoulders of our chemistry. See, ain't no mystery. The colors that we mix will set the mind free. Let the blind see beyond harmony. Breathe life in the dead space below, where your clouds of doubt. New territory, we determined to be. Everything a safe haven is supposed to be. Now it might seem distant, but the time is near when the thoughts take off, split the atmosphere. Pure sound waves travel semi-infinitely. Plus I see you there up most definitely. Cause a beat plus a melody makes me speak of L-O-V-E eloquently, so evidently.
I mean that from my heart, cause you make me feel good as a person.
Cause a beat plus a melody makes me speak of L-O-V-E eloquently, so evidently.
I am the best, I rip it up with finesse.
Good gracious, every process has a genesis, it ends with the revelation. God bless this opportunity for me to find a voice for some words that have waited for way too long. Low wages, small tips on the avenue, never wasted, all hits for a revenue. Haven't you heard the news lately? Seems we've been living for some times in the purgatory. But yo, I thought I knew what a love song sound like, but I felt a warmer tune in the sunlight. I can still hear it in my room past midnight. Gotta move, take us on the cruise in the moonlight. Sometimes I do forget, oh how much weaker these lives will lead if we learn to let go. The reins that we hold, return to our soul and the spirit that flows. So you see upon everyday face, there's a million change to express definition of grace. But the method I choose, my prerogative. There's so much love in me I got to give. Cause the beat plus a melody makes me speak of L-O-V-E eloquently, so evidently.
I mean that from my heart, cause you make me feel good as a person.
Cause the beat plus a melody makes me speak of L-O-V-E eloquently, so evidently.
I hope that you listen.
Oh how I could write a book on how you make me feel, but how about the song that I wrote for you? What I feel like, I wanna put my trust in these simple words for you to feel what I'm saying, what you feel like. Reminisce about the little episodes that we shared together. Remember the time that you told me in the cold night to relax when all I knew was to hold tight. Remember the time that I spoke to a crowd in a full house, realized that you was my ace, I was a joker on the stage singing the blues. All eyes on me and had nothing to prove, but yo, I thought I knew what a diamond shine like. But I felt a sharper love in the limelight from the Queen of Hearts, watching me quietly from the upper deck balcony. Sometimes I do suspect I'm an actor in a well-scripted large line comedy. When I look back, that frozen slice of time and try to defrost the senses lost. Now we're done with the metaphors, the motivation that I wrote this metaphor. For you to know that the music helps carry on, like you say, a new day will bring us tomorrow. Cause my beat plus your melody makes me speak of L-O-V-E eloquently, so evidently. Yeah, cause your beat plus my melody makes me speak of L-O-V-E eloquently, so evidently. Cause my beat plus your melody makes me speak of L-O-V-E eloquently, so evidently.
I mean that from my heart, cause you make me feel good as a person.
Cause your beat plus my melody makes me speak of L-O-V-E eloquently, so evidently.
I mean that from my heart, cause you make me feel good as a person. You know what I mean? Make me say, well, the shit wasn't that bad.
Que escondiam
part 2. So check me out. Once again, now where do I start? Dear love, though I'm struck with the prologue to find you here. Every morning I wake from a cavernous night, sometimes still pondering the previous plight. Seems life done changed, long time no speak. Nowadays I often forget the day of the week, taking it by stride if you know what I mean. No harm done, no offense taken by me. So let's rap, we'll catch up to part. What's the hat? Perhaps we even closer. Now after all things considered on the side of the planet, couldn't pick a better time even if we planned it to come clean and candid. If I have to, what I wouldn't trade for your laughter. Sweet and sour spice in my poetry pot melting, even better than the real thing. It's like God in me, saw the devil in you. I wanted to break myself in the worst way when I met you. Who would have thought conversate by the river, celebrate birth, sit and delivered the lines that are proved to be the seeds of trust. Unsigned, yeah, but destined to grow sunshine. Self-assigned task piled on the desk of good works. Knowing hardship, appreciate the best of both worlds. C'est la vie, as they say, L-O-V-E, evidently see every song has a sequel. Never same, everything but the name. All fresh, just like back then, how we do every day. C'est la vie, as they say, L-O-V-E, eloquently see every dream has a part 2. Never say you got to keep it tight always, just like back then, and hear me out. Once together now, where do we go? Dear divine, I pray that you keep watching over us. From the heavens where light is the nucleus, to the space filled with darkness and negative matter. Anti-gravity pull is what I'd rather feel when I leave this shell eventually. Ties to the mother earth ground me mentally. Real vibes keep me alive spiritually. Imagination brings bliss at no cost. When I blink, I receive at no loss. Victory comes in small packages like a leaf off an olive tree. Brought back by a dove from above, then I'm gonna rhyme love. We saw that we're coming ever since the beginning of the end. Well anyways, I'm not a perfect being. Yes I am a man full of S-I-N. It's like the devil in me saw the God in you. You epitomize the etymology of enthusiasm. Look it up, there lies the clouds that form the rain that came from the ocean that flow from the river. I'm a believer, firm with the first words, lyrical transceiver of our ancient roots. Science plus arts multiplied by faith, then divided by the number of our ethnic race. Let me mention what I've been thinking, how to save the children when the ship is sinking. So I'm singing, no lip syncing, slogans, political hooligans with tank missiles and guns. Everything is relative when it's all in the family. Oh man, understand the time has finally come to realize the great power of one. All formulas equalize under the sun. Amen. The rhymes will heal cause I believe in music. In times of need I won't believe in you sick. The beat plus the melody, the recipe. Your vibe truly brings out the best in me. The rhymes will heal cause I believe in music. In times of need I won't believe in you sick. The beat plus the melody, the recipe. All good souls lost, may they rest in peace.
These melodies, dreaming, loving harmonies.
Yes, this goes out to Jeff the Beatbox Prince. This one's for you, yo. It's funny how the music put times in perspective. Add a soundtrack to your life and perfect it. Whenever you are feeling blue, keep walking and we can't get far. Wherever it's funny how the music put times in perspective. Add a soundtrack to your life and perfect it. whenever you are feeling blue, keep walking and we can't get far. Wherever you are, like a movie that you can't predict, like a book that you can't resist. I sing along a song that's oh so sensual, bring along the tip to make it oh so sexual. Verbally that is, making love to the music means vibe to the beat at night. With the whole city fast asleep, out cold, true words seem to rise to the lips. Take hold of a poet in me most powerfully. I feel free when the world doesn't know it to me. It's so hard to find a gig that lives up to the billing. Trying to find a reason to work, God willing, I admit my thinking is wishful, like a star upon a child gazing up to the ceiling. How far do we have to stretch the truth to fit the lifestyle borrowed and overdue? We can take it all back to the register and start all over from the canister. Just break it all down into pieces of bright moments that pass by like a meteorite. Throw it on your favorite reel, that's good to go. On the analog player, watch the people glow. Sit back to the breeze and let your memories flow. Comedy, tragedy, all the highs and lows. It's funny how the music put times in perspective, add a soundtrack to your life and perfect it. Whenever you are feeling blue, keep walking and we can't get far. Wherever you are, it's funny how the music put times in perspective, add a soundtrack to your life and perfect it. Whenever you are feeling blue, keep walking and we can't get far. Wherever you are, like your moves that I can't predict, like your look that I can't resist. The tingling feeling was oh so mutual. The lingering appeal was so unusual. Herbally what is medicine to a lone soul can become poisonous. With the whole body fast asleep, out cold, true vision seem to come to the eye. Take hold of a prophet in me most visibly. I see clear when the world doesn't show to me. It's so hard to make sense in the cycle of billing. Trying to find a reason to quit and make a killing. I admit our dealing is painful, like a star upon a child staring down from the ceiling. How far do we have to stretch the picture before pixelating the human texture? We can take it all back to the register and start all over from the canister. Just save it all up for an ultimate prize. Homecoming gathering with the big surprise. Throw it on your favorite record, that's good to go. On your analog table and it's hooked to blow. Sit back with easy, hear the MC flow. Hi-hat, kick drum, all the highs and lows. It's funny how the music put times in perspective, add a soundtrack to your life and perfect it. Whenever you are feeling blue, keep walking and we can't get far. Wherever it's funny how the music put times in perspective, add a soundtrack to your life and perfect it. Whenever you are feeling blue, keep walking and we can't get far. Wherever you are, wherever you are, wherever you are. Third time the charm, hopefully when I chime on your door you'd still let me in. After all these years, the room that you caved in, my heart is exactly the same as you left it. I realized that you have moved on, new styles and clicks like them silent flicks. I'm speechless in its golden occasion, the beautiful expression of the silver creation. This time I like to keep in touch, I'm a little bit wiser, a whole lot tougher. If I suffer through another nightmare tonight, we'll chalk it up as another chapter to write, or right or wrong or somewhere down the middle of the road. I wanna see you again in the scene with the backdrop a perfect 10, and the music can take us back to the spot right then. From black and white to a sepia tone, some dreams come with a tint or a monochrome. From black and white to my skin tone, some dreams have a stint on the microphone. It's funny how the music put times in perspective, add a soundtrack to your life and perfect it. Whenever you are feeling blue, keep walking and we can't get far. Wherever it's funny how the music put times in perspective, add a soundtrack to your life and perfect it. Whenever you are feeling blue, keep walking and we can't get far. Wherever you are, wherever you are, wherever you are, I know where you are. Okay, we can take it all back to the register and start all over from the canister. Just break it all down into pieces of bright moments that pass by like you need it right. Throw it on your favorite jacket and you're good to roll on the analog trail and you look the road. Just stroll through the trees and let your miseries go. Sunshine, hurricane, all the highs and lows. Come on. Yeah. Snowflakes in January, hot warm like February. I wouldn't ordinarily march to the drum, play a fool like April. Made the best dance in a June or bridal. Power of the wheel, Julius and Augustus. All you know is just us. In a new semester, back in September. Boy, I wonder if still remember. Meet me halfway from Mars to Venus. Meet me, the chase is on between us. Retweet the sweetest piece of confection. Handmade device for remote connection. Ask a question, wait for an answer and make a suggestion. Time and a place for a first impression. Second and third to a fourth dimension. Rise above waves that hold us captive. To a swear that I the captain. Cruising sci-fi, sky burn like sapphire. Moth to a fire, but we can fly higher. Till we reach an apex, we fit tight like a glove with the latex. Bring it down to earth for a cooling session. Laying sideways and glazed in essence. Gauged each other in the out-of-fine galaxies of uncharted nebulas. Heard joy of a spilled milk on a quilt of lavender. Woven in the fabric of a calendar. Dressed up at the end of October. Give thanks to the famine November. A cold but cozy December. And we back to the origins. Let me begin. Snowflakes in January, hot warm like February. I wouldn't ordinarily march to the drum, play a fool like April. Made the best dance in a June or bridal. Power of the wheel, Julius and Augustus. All you know is just us. In a new semester, back in September. Boy, I wonder if still remember.
Sing the summer serenade. Past is done, we've been betrayed. It's true. It's true. Sing the summer serenade. I believe without a doubt. It's true. It's true. Someone said the truth will out. I believe without a doubt. It's true. It's true. Someone said the truth will out. I believe without a doubt. It's true. It's true.
When you took my hand, I couldn't hide it. Way too delighted. Tried to ride it cool, but obliged to ride it. Wouldn't fight it. Had my watch pause when I put my lips on your eyelids. The last second deposited in a memory bank. Every chance I pocketed, I sent a blank check with your signature. Fonts on serif, the curvature. A lone harbinger with toys played coy like fish in the pond. Fonts were certain poems like dish. Life is short like a dog on leash, or a fuse in an open circuit tree that got struck by lightning. Hang a painting on the wall over the writing. Brighten up the room for a private dining. Increase the pieces, seize the anxiety. Spread love and see the whole society. You got me shooting off on a tangent, as I always do when I'm on the fringe. And the tally of the letters will reach the valley where the wings will seek. A series so classic at the top of October. Give thanks to the famine November. A cold but cozy December. And we back to the origins. Let me begin. Snowflakes in January, hot warm like February. I wouldn't ordinarily march to the drum, play a fool like April. Made the best dance in a June or bridal. Power of the wheel, Julius and Augustus. All you know is just us. In a new semester, back in September. Boy, I wonder if still remember.
Someone said the truth will out.
Boy, I wonder if still remember.
It's true. Someone said the truth will out. I believe without a doubt. It's true. It's true. Sing the summer serenade. Past is done, we've been betrayed. It's true. It's true. Sing the summer serenade. I believe without
How do you deal with grief caused by the death of a loved one or something similar?
Grief. Now, I want you to look at this with a certain openness, because when you're in grief, someone who was a part of your life in so many ways maybe, or in some way maybe, is gone. Yes? So all that's happened to you is, one part of your life has become empty. You're not able to handle that emptiness. Yes or no? Yes? One life goes away doesn't really mean anything to you. The problem is, this particular life, if it goes away, it leaves a hole in your life. That is the problem. So your problem, you need to understand, is not about death. Your problem is that it leaves you incomplete. So if you are in grief right now, I will just say nice things to you.
Till death do us part in a day. Come sun like clouds in the head, my soul, my truth heavier than imagine. Nearly die cast in lead on the lives we nursed and the days we cherished as kids. We let it went on by, but when I rewind, your smile is the only thing that comes to mind. Your smile is the only thing that shines. In your last breath you told me that you had to go, cause it pained your soul. Oh, I loved you so much, so was it selfish to hold on and cling on to your body that holds the soul that wanted to set free the eagle in the cage, and it became eagerly what I wanted to be. You're the person to leave, I'm the person to see off. Another best friend that lands in. I watch grown men moaning, women weep as you quietly descended 6 feet deep, but the spirit ascended before wet eyes. A gift from God, return to sender. Though I like to pretend that this never happened, I can turn around and see you laughing, but the fact is you could never practice. Getting blindsided and in the windshield, and this field of shards of glass. This too shall pass, but reality bites and says not so fast. First you must climb a Calvary of shattered hopes, and then a mountain of prayers unheard, till you reach the peak where you can see the dark abyss below. Then you let me know if you have what it takes for a leap of faith. I had to say hell no, heaven just but not yet, please. Bless the forehead, cold in the bed, or alone on the road with nobody to hold. When the pouring rain is too much to bear, it's a reason to live for a seed that needs care. Till death do us part, and it did. Come sun like clouds in the head, my son. Your truth heavier than imagine. Nearly die cast in lead on the lives we nursed and the days we cherished as kids. We let it went on by, but when I rewind, your smile is the only thing that comes to mind. Your smile is the only thing that shines.
What you're grieving is, your life is incomplete in some way. Why is it incomplete? This life, when you look at this as a piece of life, this life has come as a whole. If you know this life the way it is, there is no question of incompleteness in this. This is a complete life. This is the way it is. This can interact and relate and be with and include so many things, but still this is a complete life by itself. If this experience and state is in you, whether you lose your job, lose your money, or lose somebody who's dear to you, you wouldn't go into grief. Does it mean to say you will have nothing for them? No. Immense love would come. Immense love.
Now I hit the stage in honor of you. How's the other side of bed? It's a splendid view. No more stress for rent or to make ends. Collide in the cocktail sheen with envy. I can hide behind lens that block the UV. Looking in from the outside, the ball is murky. The toll for the bridge is rising. Where the man says Storm City Hall is burning. Same old chaos. Gotta shut myself like I'm waiting to take off. On the runway, scoping out the window. The moisture covers the sight though. Telling myself it's just another day in the life of a starving artist, trying to paint a dream we walk from, chasing the departed. We used to hang by the bank to see who can skip a stone the farthest. What I thought was a stream is now a notion. No such thing as an extreme to show devotion geograph, which I didn't know they have. Try to knock down your door and caught the backdraft. In the whiplash, all in reverse. Then I finally stood up and said I reserve the right to serve anyone. And on the same note, you deserve the best of the most fun. By the way, I got your letter, you said you were fed up. Well, I second that, and I reckon that you tried. So I don't place the blame that you took the fifth and the first flight out of town into the mist. Till death do us part, and it did. Come sunlight like clouds and it hit much sun. Your truth if you didn't imagine it. Got cast and led on the lives we nursed and the days we cherished as kids. We let the winds on by, but when I rewind, your smile is the only thing that comes to mind. Your smile is the only thing that shines. Whether a tree lived to see the end of centuries or a random hand picks it instantly, life is all a miracle for all to see. I must tell you that you live beautifully.
When they're here, you know, between two people always this little problem. However dear and close they are to you, if you stay too close to them for more than 3, 4, 5, 6 hours, then you want to go a little away. Just an excuse and go and sit in the bathroom at least. You need some excuse to get away from them, however close and wonderful they are, isn't it so? So when people are embodied, bodies can't be like this all the time. You can be like this for some time, after some time the bodies have to get apart. When they're disembodied, when they lost their body, now immense love will come forth because this barrier of the body is gone. Now there's no problem. They won't speak, they won't argue with you, they won't disagree with you. Now you see only the wonderful side of who they were. They had problems, all right. They had nasty side to them, but all those things only because they had a mind and body. Now they have dropped that, so you only think of all the wonderful things they were, and it could overwhelm you with love. That is the way you should be if somebody passes away.
What if someday there came a tomorrow when we were apart?
As long as we're apart together, we shall certainly be fine.
Yes, of course. But if we weren't together, if I were somewhere else?
Oh, but you really couldn't be, as I would be quite lost without you.
If ever there's a tomorrow when we're not together, there's something you must remember.
And what might that be, Christopher Robin?
You're braver than you believe, and stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. But the most important thing is, even if we are apart, I'll always be with you. I'll always be with you.
Yeah, I met a metaphorical girl in a metaphysical world. Now I got me daydream sleeping in a curl. Her name on my tongue, fresh flavor, yeah. Whenever she popped up, put a swirl on my cone. I used to rap like I had some holes in my mouth, but the stone turned precious when they all came out. On a string of deep thought that can never be bought. Body rock, don't stop, beat drop the hip hop. Cold as ice, so I stared at the floor to the floor. What was left? A shoestring budget on call. Then these new styles came along. Some on to the next, on some other hit their own trip. Colors fading on their brush, centerfolds dated. Make you feel old and jaded. The goal was to make it and we made it, but we didn't know how to keep it like nice kicks that wouldn't fit. Only way was to box it up and duct tape it up. Stored underneath it, better no put it up. Once in a blue moon, think about a cool ending to a story that ended too soon. Gotta bring back the feeling. I'll do anything not to be stuck on feeling. The pain can be sharper than a scalp to a patient. To an open heart, it's a daily operation. After 6 comes 7 and 8. Access code to the pearly gates that say hell can wait. And the speak of fate, a finality to play for my mate. I see the angels draw the drapes over the earthscape where the wine is the spirit of grapes. Gotta finish what we started, so I cut the tape as the Rex will stay and rotate.
Don't worry about tomorrow. Today, you are alive. Everything is okay. Enjoy it. Nothing is going to be there always. The whole galaxy may go completely into dust. Came from the dust. It's a big bang. And another bang. Finished. It's true. One day it's going to happen. Why should we be worrying about that one day and ignore today? Because the people who worry about tomorrow miss that today's wonderful day.
Yeah. You say a circle is a flawless shape. Every part equal distance from the center on the arc without a start or a finish. A line on loop carries weight, a freight train runs unabated. Views vanish from my point of vantage. Passages come in and out, how I remember your antics. Still alive cause I said it. Life of its own unless we dead it. Till I see the name in credits. A labor of love, you mean slavery. Surely it's been quite savory. Crave on the balcony, verbal alchemy. Pure magic when she touches me. I read that love is kind but it's also blind. Of any style you profess, you could be my guest. Happiness is a hot potato that you can't possess alone. Just pass it on like a song. I might look calm and collected at a glance, but I taste the void when I'm not connected to the world. Kinetic as opposed to static. Out of hands workshop of a modern day addict. On the hot streak for inspiration is key to feed the mind in need of stimulation. Elevating news to the space station. Penthouse of stars ablazing. After 6 comes 7 and 8. Access code to the pearly gates. They say heaven can wait. And you speak of fate. A finale to a play from a mate. I see the angels draw the drapes over the earthscape where the wine is the spirit of grapes. Gotta finish what we started, so I cut the tape as the Rex will stay and rotate.
The wind cannot shake a mountain, neither praise nor blame moves the wise man. He is clarity. Hearing the truth, he is like a lake, pure and tranquil and deep. Want nothing. Where there is desire, say nothing. Happiness or sorrow, whatever befalls you, walk on, untouched, unattached. Few cross over the river, most are stranded on this side. On the river bank, they run up and down. But the wise man, following the way, crosses over, beyond the reach of death. He leaves the dark way for the way of light. He leaves his home, seeking happiness on the hard road. Free from desire, free from possessions, free from the dark places of the heart, free from attachment and appetite, following the 7 lights of awakening and rejoicing greatly in his freedom. In this world, the wise man becomes himself a light, pure, shining, free.